So with the Mavs playing back-to-back here, are you actually going to pick the Nuggets to cover the spread or rolling to another game? Kenny?
This is a really tough one to call because the Dallas Mavericks, since the start of last year, are 8-8 against the spreads on the second night of back-to-backs. But the Denver Nuggets are bad against the spread pretty much any way you look since the start of last year. 15-16 coming off a loss. And this is a game as well. We don't know the status of Nikola Jokic. He has that knee contusion. He's questionable. It seemed like an injury that he tried to play through against Portland. He maybe could have, against Utah. So it's really unclear what's going to happen. I'm fading both of these teams, if we're being honest, with the spreads. I like the Clippers +3. Going to be a little offensive to Chirag, but I think that this is a very good spot for them. It's going to be an up-tempo game against the Blazers. They lead the way in pace. And when you look at Damian Lillard's struggle shooting the ball, I know that he came back a little bit in that nice win that they had, the bounce-back win for Portland. But still, this is a team that struggled offensively. And in an up-tempo game, the Clippers, where they've struggled this year is inside, right? They haven't scored inside. They've let up a lot of points inside. I don't think that's going to be as big of an issue here, considering Portland doesn't really like to, run inside it and score. They like to shoot from outside. So I think that this could be an exciting game, and I think it's one the Clippers can win. I'm actually going to look at the money line here as well. Don't believe in Portland's defense or offense really in the early going.
Chirag, what do you want to do here, man? Because Jokic, if he does not play, Nuggets have no business being favorites.
Yeah, exactly. That's how you have to feel here. The Nuggets don't make sense as favorites for this contest. I just think that with so many options on tonight's board, it makes sense to go with the Mavs here at the slate. But the Brooklyn Nets, they have been extremely highly valued throughout the early portions of this season. But with the Pacers dealing with so many injuries, I just think they come out here and just blow the doors off. Remind people, hey, remember, we're still the Brooklyn Nets. Yes, we're dealing with the issue with Kyrie not being with the team, but here's a scenario where they need to kind of prove themselves coming off that weird loss against Miami. In that loss against Miami, it was just a James Harden brickfest. He just didn't have the form. He was trying to draw too many fouls. I just think in this matchup, he comes out and he has a great game, and the Brooklyn Nets are able to cover this 8.5 spread.